on Ian Stapleman from Janesville, taking him the distance. And what does he do? We have a rerun. Peter Fleck down to the dock. Peter Fleck down to the dock right now. Well, then why do you want Peter Fleck?
Fleck's coming back down.
Oh, well, Peter Fleck, don't go down to the dock. Sorry, Pete, forget that last one. Sorry. Paul Stokes, Kyle Rao, the president of the WWSF in barefooting. Paul Stokes going up against the Payne Lake Peacock, Kyle Rao. Folks, once again, if you're on the live feed, I apologize. It is tent city here. Once in a while, I cannot see the barefooters when they leave the dock. I kind of have to guess once in a while. A little bit. It's getting a little bit difficult here. But for those watching at home, this is the consolation bracket. This is the open consolation bracket. So if you're watching live at home, you don't have a picture of the screen. I guarantee you don't have the picture. Yeah. Open consolation for the live feed, footin.com. Proud sponsors of Footstock 2018. Again, tune in. Ian, let's do it again. He's 63 years old, for the love of God, Ian. You can't beat a 63-year-old man. Oh, by the way, Ian, he's only got one arm. He's got a bad shoulder. He's got one arm. He's 63 years old, and he's beating up on Ian Stapleman from Janesville. Paul Stokes. Paul Stokes takes out Kyle Rao. The Peacocks are dropping. Paul Stokes takes out Kyle Rao. Troy Fox, you need to get down to the dock, and Brent Payne, we need the other mic, because Dave is dying. Up next, it should be Nate, it should be Joe. We will be getting down to the final 12. Again, folks, get on your phones, share it with everybody. It's Footstock, it's Sunday. These are the best of the best. We have been having a good time all day. A lot of the big guns have been knocked out.
Joe calls out 41. Skiers call 41. We got Joe and Nate. Nate knows how to ski. He just jumps on a slalom. Joe's like, oh, I'm dropping on 2 skis, boys.
All right, the drone's going to follow him out there. Here we go, on the water. Open consolation.
And we have the handshake.
Nate Birchler, Joe Koda. Well, we might as well nickname Joe Koda from the Plum Skeeters. Joe, I swear to God, I did not sleepwalk Koda. He's out there. Joe Koda, oh God. There are certain stories you just want to tell over the live feed, but you can't. Joe Koda, the Plum Skeeters. Here we go. Nate Birchler, Joe Code out there.
It's official.
Not cocky. They're having fun, man. It's Footstock. It's Sunday. You got to have fun out there. Fist bump, 1 foot, do what you got to do.
Nate with a really tight, closed stance. Joe leaning slightly forward. Joe's coming across. Stay on that side.
10 again, thank God. Brent Payne is too far out there. Let's cut his feed there, AJ. Here we go. They're out there. Nate Birchler, Joe Coda. He's done. Another fist bump goes on the back end. All right, there was a problem in the last run in the open division between Nate Birchler and Joe Coda. The problem is, I shouldn't have to say it again after a long night partying with Joe Coda, but Joe Coda advances again. Out there on the water, we have the junior consolation bracket again. If you're tuning into Acros TV, Footin.com, the National Figure Eight Championships, we're going to get rid of that next year. Let's just call it Footstock, get rid of the long name. This is Footstock 2018, Footin.com, the proud sponsor, hosted by Crandon Water Shows. We are so happy if you're tuning in right now. Share with all your friends. We have the best of the best. It's Sunday. It's Crandon. Here we go on the water. This is the consolation bracket of the juniors. And out there on the water, we have Cale Duquesne and Brett Anderson. You'll know who's going to win because it's either going to be Right of Me with the Ski Cats or it's going to be Shermalot. So, John, if you're running that camera over there, keep an eye on Shermalot right next to you. Because if their boy wins it, it's going to be loud. Brad Strobel better cheer. He's got nothing to do. Brad Strobel right now, the most useless man in the crowd. I have nothing to do. All right, the right side of me is going to have to get loud. Cale Duquesne advances over Brett Anderson. John just got a clear shot of how depressed Shermalot is. That'll be on the live feed.
Dave, I can't even see you with all the tents up there.
It is Tent City at Footstock. I don't think anyone realizes how difficult it is this year to be up on stage. They are 4 deep with tents. I have nowhere to watch. I can't see the lake until they head out about 100 yards.
You know, I hear a lot of whining up there, Dave, but I see a crane in the air that you can easily see everything if you just head up there.
Brent Shermalot's coming up here to kick my butt right now. I'm going to have to leave for a little while, Breaker. Oh, I should never be doing that. Are you leaving? All right, you got to go to school. All right, Shermalot, Brad Strobel, he's got to leave right now. What do we got? Huh?
We've got Joe Smith. Joseph
I'm
Smith
not going up there.
And
Tim,
who?
Everyone knows if I go up on that boom,
Mike
I'm not
Joe.
coming down. No one will. I know, that's Dane. That is an Eau Claire ski sprite going up against Manchester Kyle Schaub.
And they call 41.
Again, this is consolation for the juniors.
And they're up.
Manitowish Waters, get loud. Kyle Schaub, he's representing, baby. All right, folks, here you go. Live feed coming up. We're going back to the rerun of the Open Consolation Bracket between Ian Stapleman from Janesville and 63 years young. They're on the dock. So we're not going back to that, so we must be in a different division here. And again, we have just drowned out the footers. Oh, hold on. We're in the best of the worst? All the best of the worst skiers, you must be down on the dock right now. We're going to do it right now. For those of you on the live feed at home, the best of the worst.
Well, that was interesting.
Jim Rockwell, Trevor Marvin, Dan Novak, Troy Fox, Logan Eistain, Inks
We
from
saw
Sam
the
Valley,
ballet thing from Barefoot Joe, but that's all we
Ryan
saw.
Coons, Jake Shields, you must be down on the dock. Best of the worst, you got to be down on the dock. Sam's going with the best of the worst, Mark. Sam Bell's going with best of the worst. There you go. Sam Bell's going to have to hit the water. Jim's going to announce the best of the worst. No, he's not. Jim is announcing the best of the worst.
We're getting Mike another ski.
All right, folks, our goal this year at Footstock was to show the world that
No
all
depot
the
show.
stories you've heard throughout all the years, they are well from the past 10, 20, 30
We need
years
another
ago.
ski for Mike. Give us a ski. Anyone on the dock, swim it out. Send it by Swan. Pickup boat be fine. Preferably a pickup boat. Bring in a ski. Or maybe a Pelican.
Stop talking. Stop talking. Hey, there is a ski actually in the boat. There is an extra ski in the boat. The boat owner just told me, take the ski out of the boat. It is not rocket surgery. The boat owner is yelling at me, would you tell them to just take the ski out of the
That
boat?
pickup boat probably goes faster than my Singer.
We have a number of reruns. We have Mike Netzer getting ready to take Ian Stableman, but they are not the next run.
Let's hand it to the pickup boat volunteers, sweating all weekend out here for no glory, no fun, just lots of pickup lines. Come on, guys. Nothing? Really? And they're up again.
On the water, we have the Masters Division Constellation, Joe Smith and Mike Rotar. Down to the dock, best of the worst. spoons all down the dock. We're running.
And we have a race competition. Can never get that right.
On the water, Mike Smith, Joe Rotar.
Can you tell when I have the mic and Jim has the mic? It's Mike Rotar and Joe Smith right back at the best color commentary band in the world.
Come around the corner, hitting the middle waves. Hey, oh! Joe Smith advances, and he's dancing in the water. He's possibly standing in the water there.
Oh, advances.
All right, folks, are in the water. We have the rerun of the open consolation bracket of Ian Stapleman, Mike Netzer. That's right. Janesville's Ian Stapleman tried to beat up a 63-year-old man. He would not go down. It's the rerun. Jim Windsor's going to call it live.
Never go after an angry postman.
First time at Footstock.
Here come Ian Stapleman, Mike Netzer. Netzer, the angry postman.
August 31st. 66.
I'm sorry, Jim. You didn't get that right. That is Ian Netzer and Mike Stapleton out on the water.
And thank you, Jim Miller. Some big chop going into the turn. Netzer looks smooth in the corner on the inside, getting beat up on the outside. Oh. Ian advances. Mike Netzer hit a fell in the first set of heavy waves.
Do you hear me out there on that interview or not?
No.
Wow. Barefoot
good.
Joe was super thrilled. It's his first Footstock ever. And he is happy. So happy. He was doing happy feet. He looked like a little penguin out there.
Trevor, get in the water. The best of the worst. These two donated their $75, and thank you. We're going to let them ski one more time. Jim Rockwell and Trevor Marvin. Trevor Marvin, Crandon's own, out on the water.
All right, I'm headed up.
The best of the worst. Have your cameras out on the drop zone. Troy Fox against Dan Novak coming up here. Dan, I expect a tumble turn before you get up. Go left. And we're coming in a drop zone. We have a little chop here, which on Sunday shouldn't be a problem unless you're in best of the worst. Jim Rockwell. Trevor Marvin. First corner looked pretty smooth out there, and the chop is building. Ooh, Jim's hitting some rough stuff on the outside there. Coming to the next turn, Shatek corners, taking everybody out. Marvin looks smooth through the corner. And Trevor Marvin not ready to go back to college yet. He advances. On the water, Dan Novak and Troy Fox. Dan, I expect that tumble turn. Okay, best of the worst. As you come in, stand the dock. I need open consolation down to the dock. Brody Meskers, Kelly Ringer, Ian Stableman, Mark Mahan, Paul Stokes, Paul Miller, Joe Cota, and Brad Pileman. Down to the dock. You're up shortly. Like 2 or 3 runs. Troy Fox here Friday early, getting some sample runs in, testing the course, did great. Came to Saturday and hit a few waves. Dan Novak, king of the Dan Novak, king of the tumble turn on Crandon Water Shows. Made it his last show. We should see a tumble turn here. Troy butts up. And going around the first smooth corner. Going around that glassy water. Welcome to the straightaway in Shatek. Dan, Crandon's own Dan Novak advances. If you are in the open division, you're still alive in the consolation, you need to be on the dock now. Brody Meskers, Kelly Ringer, Ian Stableman, Mark Mahan, Paul Stokes, Paul Miller, Joe Cota, Brad Pileman. You need to be on the dock. On the water now, Dane Ekstrom and Sam Bell.
right, folks, we have to do it once in a while. When a guy's been coming here for years from Iowa, if someone would give up their Sunday shirt and just give it to Ryan Coons, he's never seen one, never actually touched one. He's tired of coming up here and never having a Sunday shirt. Even Jim Windsor has 3. Oh, God, Ryan Coons. Oh, God, would someone let him touch one? All right. We just completely skipped everything from the best to the worst and went right back to the open consolation bracket. So live stream people, if you're watching, something went dramatically wrong. We are back. That is 2 of the best. That is Brody Meskers, the Shatek Hydroflights, going up against Kelly Wearing, Payne Lake Peacocks. We need the best of the worst to get down to the dock. We are going to do 3 more runs after this. Then the best of the worst are going to be skiing. So right now, folks, if you're on the live feed, something got mixed up. And again, I will be taking breaks for a little bit once in a while. But when we get back to the open and the juniors and the women, I will jump back in. But Brody Meskers, Kelly Wearinga out there on the water right now. This is the Payne Lake Peacocks, Brody Meskers, Shatek Hydroflights. Here we go, Footstock 2018. It's Sunday. These are the best in the world.
Dave, I don't see any beers up there.
You have no idea. Shatek corner coming into play right now. Brody Meskers, though, does not go along with that superstition. Brody Meskers, Shatek Hydroflight, I guarantee that corner has never bothered him. Kelly Wearinga having his best showing at Footstock last year with the Payne Lake Peacocks from Grand Rapids, Michigan. The biggest barefoot club around. They got some of the best footers in the world at Grand Rapids at the Payne Lake Peacocks. This would be a big win for Kelly Wearinga. Here we go. It's the rough stuff second set coming up. You know what, folks? I saw that move about an hour ago by Brad Pileman and Ross Hopkins. It is a Payne Lake Peacock special. Do the Superman and hang on that extra quarter a second, because Kelly Wearinga just took out Brody Meskers. Kelly Wearinga with a huge win over Brody Meskers. All right, folks, we're doing the best of the worst right now on the live feed. Again, I'm not announcing this, but I'd love to announce this run because he's out there. He is my man from Australia, Sam Bell, folks. So tune in. You're on the live feed. You should be watching this. Our one-legged footer from Australia, Sam Bell. Thank you so much, the Aussies, for coming here to Footstock. It's time. If you didn't see it yesterday, we got him back for the best of the worst. Sam Bell, Dane Ingstrom from the Eau Claire Ski Sprites.
Watch this as they come through. Sam Bell
Ryan Coons, Logan Ice, down to the dock.
goes to his butt, comes up on his 1 foot. What work? Give him a big one. Got that outside. He can hold that outside turn.
Oh, come on, people. I can do that. All right, maybe not. Just throwing that out there.
Bucky, that's a lot of fuel behind you. How much fuel do you go through in a tournament?
About 300 gallons.
300 gallons of fuel until you got to the singer, and then you went through 400. He didn't say a thing. Please note all future sponsors, he didn't say a thing to that comment.
Ryan Coons to the dock.
As Sam Strawn is walking his
You want my
step-up ski
bike?
back to the
I'm
land.
only going to give it to you because you're a lady.
Looking very depressed right now. Sam has just set down his step-off ski. It's okay, Sam. Sam, remember, there's no crying at Footstock. There's no there, and again, maybe by then they'll be bleeping me out. We got Andrew Boner Poussant. We have Sam Needle Richard Strawn. Oh, Sam, you had to bring it up during the rain delay, didn't you, Sam? You had to say it about him, and he's coming right back at you. Oh, these are two friends, but they really don't like each other with their nicknames, do they? They just don't like each other. Carter Llewellyn, thanks for just, showing up. I mean,
Is that AJ?
No, it looks like Ian and Mark Mahan. It looked like Mark Mahan.
Logan Ice to the dock.
That's the
Please.
constellation. Sure looked
Now?
I don't know.
This is best of the worst. AJ Lewin and Jake Shields.
On water, AJ Llewellyn and Jake Shields.
Lewin.
AJ Lewin. I should walk up there. Maybe she should. AJ Lewin. Lewin, right? AJ Lewin from the country of Twinbridge. Jake Shields advances.
I have no idea. She hasn't said yet.
Okay. Let me see. Who's that look like down there?
that's Ryan Coons and
Ryan Coons and somebody.
Ryan Coons and Trevor Marvin, but I don't know if they're doing it in that order. I don't.
Yeah, that's Trevor.
Shondo, I have no idea how you came out of this unscathed by everybody underneath the ski shark tent. Because the juniors have been tearing each other apart, but Shondo, he's been doing good. Shondo starts it, and he lets the other kids finish it. Shondo has been unscathed throughout the day right now.
Because we couldn't get them all down to the dock.
All right, you tell me. Are we waiting for a boat? No. Best of the worst, Ryan Coons and Crandon's Trevor Marvin. One beer to the judges. One beer to the announcer table, please. Ryan Coons, Trevor Marvin.
Doug Klingeman, I know you're right below me. Could you bring me a beer, please? Thank
Best
you.
of the worst when you get off or when you get back, please stay at the dock.
Steve Burke, you got beer in that cooler? You got beer in that cooler? I know. All right. Ooh, Chris Cook. Can I have one of those? Thank you. Doug, forget it. No, we're good. We're good.
Here they come. Ryan Coons, Trevor Marvin. Best of the worst. Second round. Although Ryan had a bye. Looking smooth around that first turn. Starting with the waves.
Twin Bridge, the country of Twin Bridge, all that support for AJ just got thrown out the window when he walked back under the tent. AJ, what the hell was that?
Trevor Marvin from Cranny Water Shows. The best and the worst advances. Logan Ice and Dan Novak on the water. Dan Novak from Novak Trucking is a sponsor of ours.
Just when we finally thought we got rid of Rhinelander, they come back with Logan Ice. From the dead. They dragged him up from the dead. He is the only skier that qualified for the best of the worst because he is the worst in Rhinelander. Logan Ice out there on the water. Rhinelander comments going wild over the live feed. His girlfriend absolutely hates me right now.
Junior consolation down to the dock. Cale Duquesne, Zeke Lawrence, Kyle Shaw.
AJ Lewin
Wilfred.
honestly had the most depressed look walking back to his tent out of any skier I've ever seen in my life. AJ Lewin, that was awesome, man.
Junior division, consolation, down to the dock now. If you're still alive, down to the dock. Here we go, Dan Novak. He's doing his tumble turn. Woo, Dan.
Logan Ice, for the love of God, disqualify the guy. I'm going down. I'm going down. Disqualify the guy. I know he's from Crandon, but geez. Would somebody stop the boat for the love of God? There we go. Rhinelander still going strong with Logan Ice, the worst barefooter in Rhinelander. It's just too funny to let go. AJ Lewin is looking for a therapist in Twin Bridge. Is there a therapist
Junior
in Twin
Cons,
Bridge?
down to the dock, please.
His family is ski team. That
Cale
was the
Duquesne.
funniest thing I've
Zeke
seen in a long
Lawrence.
time.
Kyle Schwab. Wilfred.
How many do you see walking down there? I see Ezekiel. Down to the dock. Junior consolation, Cale Duquesne. Kyle Shaw, Wilfred DeVoe, Ezekiel, I see you walking down there. Good job. Down the dock.
Are they not gonna do finish?
Paul Stokes, Paul Miller.
Where are we at? Open
Paul Miller, Paul Stokes, Open Constellation, I think.
All right, folks, we're going back to the open consolation bracket. Open consolation bracket taking the water. We're taking a break from the best of the worst for just a little bit. We're going to run a few runs. We've already seen Kelly Wieringa do an incredible job taking out Brody Meskers. Now we got Paul Stokes and Paul Miller. See, Jim, you couldn't have screwed up that one. Paul Stokes, Paul Miller. Again, Joe Smith, you've officially been called the happiest man at Footstock this year. No one dances in the water like Joe Smith. He is having a blast. Yep, he had to wait till he was 60, but I'm here now, baby. Oh, Jim Windsor talking trash up here. Paul Miller, Paul Stokes out there on the water, getting ready to come on through. Footin.com, National Figure 8 Barefoot Championships. Brent Payne's going to switch it. It's going to be Footin.com presents Footstock 2018. Hosted by Crandon Water Shows. Out there in the water, Paul Stokes. Paul Miller, if you're watching live, this is the consolation bracket. We've already had Kelly Wieringa take out Brody Meskers. We will be down to 8 footers in 3 runs. But again, stay tuned. Get on your live feed. Watch it live. I know I'm watching this when I get home. I haven't had any chance. And I apologize for taking breaks, but I am just too darn tired. Shawano is killing me right now. I have laughed so hard at the team of Shawano all weekend. Paul Miller, Paul Stokes. Here we go. It's open consolation bracket.
Angie, can you bring sunscreen down to the dock, please? It's in the toter home under the sink. Sunscreen under the dock. Down to the dock.
All right. This is a tough run for both these guys. They're friends. They do competitions. Ian's always at Sinisippi. Ian Stableman from Janesville. Mark Mahan, Beaverland Muskies out on the water. Open consolation bracket. Paul Drost advanced in the last run. Thank you for the boat drivers. Paul Drost from Badgerland just advanced in the last run. I'm guessing it's Paul Stokes. That's my call. That they got that completely wrong. It's Paul Stokes, not Paul Drost from Badgerland.
You guys are like.
Here we go, getting ready to come on through. Ian Stapleman, Janesville. Mark Mahan, Beaver Land, Muskie's out on the water, getting ready for the step off. We should be in for a great run. Ian's already done a figure 8 today. Oh, yes, we've just been told by the Aussies that we'd rather have the girls run the board. They're much better to look at than Austin Smith. So from now on, we're leaving the girls up on the board. Austin, you can announce with me. No, he will not.
I got the mic.
Shannon, do you know how to use the mic?
Yeah.
There we go.
Open winners down to the dock. Keith St. Ange, Wayne King, John DeBellick, and Peter Fleck.
Don't sound so
Please.
depressed on the microphone. You got to pump them up.
Ski good.
That's right. We
Here's
got the
my pump
best
up.
announcers in the world up here at Footstock. Keith St. Ange, Wayne King, John DeBellick, and Peter Fleck. Down to the dock. Don't look at me. You're not going to say it.
You're right.
All right, Janesville, he's still going strong. Somebody's got to make up for Willie Reinhardt. Ian Stableman advances over Mark Mahan. Willie Reinhardt being the great spectator he is today. Getting ready to go out next. Again, we are in the open consolation. This is the last run. We'll be down to 8 footers, 4 undefeated, 4 left in the consolation bracket. It's Joe Cota. It's Brad Pileman. Joe Cota with the Plum Skeeters. Brad Pileman with the Payne Lake Peacocks. Keith St. Ange running. Get your wetsuit on. You're killing me right now, Keith. We need Keith St. Ange, Wayne King, John DeBellick, and Peter Fleck down to the dock. All right, the boat takes off. Joe with the signature 2 skis on. Carter Llewellyn trying to explain why he showed up late today. Yeah, whatever. Except for A.J. Lewin. Wow, I've never seen a team treat a skier like that in my entire life. It's not Llewellyn. You know it's not Llewellyn. All right, out on the water. I'm sorry, that's funny. Joe Cota. I'm sorry. Joe Cota, Brad Pileman, the Peacocks, the Plum Skeeters, and Twin Bridge is just having fun. Paul Stokes trying to figure out why did I take off so long. This is so darn easy. And I've learned I don't need four slices of duct tape. 2. 2's the number. Oh, yeah, Mindy? You're good. Mark, how is it out there? It looks rough. It's very rough. Mark, man, it is very rough out there. You have no idea. All right. Joe Cota was disqualified for sleepwalking across the wake. No, he wasn't. Joe Cota advances over Brad Pileman. The Cochran household is going strong. I'll tell you that right now. All right, you can do no wrong in the Twin Bridge Crivets area right now. Cale Duquesne, Zeke Lawrence, the track god. They got a big crowd watching them on, and of course AJ Lewin cheering them on also. From the shore, of course. Here we go. We got Zeke. We got Cale. We are in the consolation bracket of the juniors division. And again, if you're watching the live feed and you're watching from Twin Bridge, you're probably commenting, I hate the announcer. Why is he saying that? Well, you have to be here, folks. It wasn't me. It was the team that started it. It was you. Yes, it was.
Peter Fleck to the dock,
You
please.
know it was you.
Peter Fleck to the dock.
Cale Duquesne advances over Zeke Lawrence. Juniors consolation. We got one more run, juniors consolation. We are going to get down to the final four after this run in juniors division. Austin Smith said, you want to kick me off? That's just fine with me. I will sit here all day. All right, you want to call the skiers? Go ahead. Kyle Schwab and Wilfred DeRural. Kyle Schwab, Manitowish Waters. Wilfred Delvaux, Waterboard Warriors. Gary Miller driving me nuts all day. Why don't you retire? You're killing me asking me questions. We throw it into the crowd. Whoever it hits, they get it. I don't care. There is no time up here whatsoever. I've said hi to Mom and Dad in the announcer voice. It's killing me right now, Mom and Dad. Hey, Dad, you want some mustard? There you go. Give him some mustard. You better throw him some mustard, I swear to God. Yeah, spectacular. Yeah, I'm sure the comment section is great with my parents on there. Great. Now that you brought this up, Gary, I completely forgot who's skiing, and I have to go back. Juniors division on the water, open consolation. Juniors consolation. Kyle Shaw, Wilfred Delvaux. Gary, stop bothering me. You're killing me.
Dan Enstrom and Jake Shields down to the dock, please.
Wilfred, you on a knee board? You okay? He's okay. Yeah, you don't have to take any pictures. You've been killing me all weekend. Steve Burke, I'm telling you right now. I want that Missouri tent filled next year. None of this 2 people. Missouri is filled with some great footers. If they're watching home, Grandma, Kneezer, all the boys, Brad, Jeff, we'd love to see you back. I know how much fun you had when you were here before. I can tell you stories, boy. Downtown, Crandon, late night, Saturday, Grandma, Kneezer, you have no idea. Brad, geez. All right, folks, you saw it here first. 2 barefooters that just got up on a slalom ski. We got Kyle Shaw, Manitowish Waters. We got Wilfred Delvaux, Waterboard Warriors. I'm hoping Kelly's all alone with Wilfred. I'm hoping the Waterboard Warriors are watching on the live feed, supporting them. Comment section, go Wilfred, whatever you got to do. I have no idea what's going on in the live feed, but I'm hearing things. Fruit cups are half off right now. Fruit cups are half off right now. Here we go. Boats picking up speed, coming through the course. This is Junior Consolation. Junior Consolation break coming through. We got Kyle. We got Wilfred. We got Manitowish going up against the Waterboard Warriors. Again, they keep yelling, it's fruit cups are half off. Fruit cups are half off. Shondo, Fruit Cup ND. That's your new nickname. We are in the Junior Consolation Bracket. I got nothing left in the tank. Jim Windsor's going to do it for the rest of the day. Oh, no, Jim's got nothing left in the tank. Jay Shaver's got nothing left in the tank. Manitowish Waters, unbelievable. Kyle Schaub advances in the last run over Wilfred Delvaux. I'm sorry, Manitowish Waters is asleep right now. Jack is done. Max is the only one cheering. Oh, dear God. And again, we had to scrape Wiesenhagen across the grass, and he's done. All right, folks, here we go. We have the last 4, I believe, undefeated footers. First 2 on the water, Keith St. Ange, Wayne King. And again, we need to finish this up as quick as possible. He's fine. You can do it. No, we're down to the minimum. I'll deal with that. That's fine. Give it. No, he's fine. We're only down to the final skiers right now. It's not even near as bad as it was a half an hour ago. Yes, Brent, no problem. It is not a problem.
I'm headed down. I will try and stay on the dock or near the dock.
Here we go. Open winners bracket, Keith St. Ange, Wayne King, the WBC against the Canarican. For those of you watching the live feed and do not know, and you follow Keith St. Ange, you might not have watched Worlds. But last weekend in Canada, Keith has basically announced his retirement over the overall for 3 event. He did. He is done. He might do.
That is not official.
Well, if you talk to Keith, it's basically official. He will be doing slalom. He'll be doing slalom, maybe tricks. Slalom, maybe tricks, but I do not believe you're going to see him jump anymore. 40
He had a
years
great
young.
turnout at Worlds.
Here we go. The boat waves coming up. If you're watching the live feed, Key St. Ange, Wayne King. This should be an 8. We are getting down to the best. I see no problem.
The vet is coming out of the water just in time.
All right, Footstock, get on your feet. It's the Canarican Wayne King and the WBC Key St. Ange.
They both looked real solid and smiley down here.
They're good to go for about 8 more seconds. Then it's time to run the gauntlet. The boat waves are aplenty. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, second set, 1. They're good to go. They should be able to make it around Shatek Corner. They should be out of waves right now. So they should be able to do the back half. So if you're listening to this live, they should be able to make it easily around that. These are 2 of the best in the world. But when you see them go around, that boat brings it back after 2/3 of a figure 8.
Where's the drone?
It's choppy, but these are the best in the world. Here we go. All right, folks. Now again, you got to run the gauntlet, and he goes down. Key St. Ange advances over Wayne King, undefeated, going for a repeat this year.
On the dock is Peter Fleck and John DeBellick. DeBellick's putting on the skis, going double up. Fleck, he doesn't need 2 skis. He's Peter Fleck. What's the call, guys? What's the call? What speed?
Yeah, let's go fast. 42.
He calls 40. They call 42. There's the drone. I knew it'd come back. These guys are no newbies to this tournament. I saw both of their faces in the 1993 video that got us banned for 20 minutes yesterday. I still believe. No, I thought they were taking off. It would have been so much more dramatic.
Pete Fleck, John DeBellick on the water. 9-time champion, Pete Fleck.
What do you think, Jay?
On Pete going out here right now.
Yeah, do you think they're going to do full 8?
A full 8? Heck.
Think they're going to do 3 full 8s?
Yeah, it's going to be all of 2.5, 3. Easy.
Do you think they're going to hit 6?
Not this weekend. I think your money's safe this weekend. But we're going to see 3 right now. This is probably going to be the longest run of the afternoon right here. I'm betting.
All right, let's see if he's right. I see you're wearing a yellow shirt. You made it? Nice. All right. Oh, got to earn one. You can't buy them. I like it. No, I'm on. All right, they're coming around. What happens if they fall out there, Jay?
If they fall before the green buoys, we pick them up and do it again. Fall 3 times and you're out.
Got it.
Austin Smith to the boards, please.
Peter Fleck wearing a waterskin.com performance vest that does not save your life. It is not a life jacket. For any of you that purchase one, it is a performance vest. We do not guarantee your safety. But they look cool. I know. Great comment on the dock. Since when did barefooters care about their safety?
Hey, Brett, you're going to lose $5,000. This is your run.
If Jay says I'm safe, I'm safe. Jay, you want to put money on that, by the way?
No.
He laughs and smiles. No. No. It's like buying an insurance policy. Marina, what do you think? Do you think our money's safe? Think anyone's going to finish 6-8s in this tournament?
I don't think so. But then again, I'm not the right person to ask.
Well, here they are. They're coming around for number 1.
Got another set
This
of
water
waves
looks-
here. And Pete Fleck advances.
Peter Fleck. That moves John and Wayne King to the losers bracket, or the whatever it's officially called. Yeah, it's a losers bracket. Let's just call it what it is, people. Okay, and then that puts Fleck and KSO against each other again, right?
Trevor?
There is like no wind down here at all.
Down there. It's in that corner over there. I was just told that gets
On the
right
water,
there.
we're going to have now the best of the worst, the next round. Logan Ice, Crandon's own Trevor Marvin. Way to go, Trevor. Got your back.
All right, Mrs. Fleck. How big is Pete Fleck's toothbrush? Those chompers are huge. Is there a special toothbrush for Peter Fleck? It is
I think
blindingly
it's one of those
smiles.
Sonic Care toothbrushes. Look at that smile on Peter Fleck's big white teeth.
Brent Payne, give me 1 second. I got to call skiers down to the dock. So Brent Payne, give me 1 second. I need Kelly Wieringa, Ian Stapleman, Paul Stokes, and Joe Cota down to the dock. Hold on, Brent. Hold on. I need Cale Duquesne and Kyle Schaub down to the dock. Hold on. I need Joe Smith, Bob Monkey down to the dock. All right, Brent. Now you can do
All
your
right,
interview.
Peter, you did it. It's going to be the same showdown. We're looking at Peter Fleck, Keith St. Ange,
That's me.
in the final round. Again, no.
It's not the finals. We're not in the finals yet. This is to get to the finals.
Okay, well, they get to the finals. Close enough, okay? All right, and then it's Wayne King and DeBellick, right? And two more? Oh, all right. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just down here looking pretty. I announce as well as my boat runs in this tournament.
All right, folks. Ryan. Andrew Bussant, Kyle Shaw, we need you up here. Stop playing around, Andrew. Andrew, seriously. What? I am the announcer. You must listen to me. Up here. I'm sorry, down to the dock. Yep.
Peter Fleck and Keith St. Ange, if you guys two-ski bomb out, both of you,
Max, where's
what
Kyle?
would that be worth it to you guys?
Where's Kyle? Kyle Schaub's got to be down at the dock. You did? All right. Andrew, you're the one on the dock.
Keith, Peter. I'm going to see if I can get a two-ski bomb out of these guys.
Jeff.
That'd be fun to watch.
Jeff.
See, I'm going to run you off the water. Sorry, man.
Jeff, we got this live feed. It's in Australia. It's everywhere. We got Logan Ice. We got Trevor Marvin. But, Jeff, on the live feed, it was just posted that Jackson Gerard is now opening his own barefooting water ski school. He's like, the WBC taught me all I need to know. I'm good to go. The Jackson Gerard Barefoot Water Ski in Australia will be opening this year. Keith St. Ange, from this angle, you're losing a lot of hair up top, brother. There's a lot of hair missing up top. 40 years old. It's a bad number, Keith. It's a bad number, buddy. Unbelievable Rhinelander Logan Ice back from the dead. Paul Stokes, you must be on the dock right now. Paul Stokes to the dock right now. When I see Candy Daly walking away, she's done. I'm done with the dock. I quit, Dave. I hate everything about this. I just want to sleep for 2 days. I just want to sleep for 2 days after this. Hey, Candy, should we bring back the Peace, Love, and Dave shirts? Because if I remember correctly. Logan Ice trying to redeem himself in the city, town, and state of Rhinelander. All right. Who is it? This is Shields, Jake Shields, Dane Engstrom, Ski Sprites, Twin Bridge. Here we go. You know who should be out on that water is AJ, but he's not. That's fine. Live stream still going strong. I understand we're getting a little bit slower, but we're trying to make the water a little bit better. And plus, we're just too darn tired. Austin Smith is literally just, fine, you don't need me anymore? I'm just going to do that. You have no idea how hard it is to run Footstock. You just don't know unless you show up. The number of volunteers, the town alone. Eau Claire Ski Sprites, trained by Jake Weber. Dane Engstrom advances. Jack Eldred still asleep. Max Wallaber, you're killing me, Jack. I want to hang on. And again, Max, I will be there next year, only if John, all right, we need a second announcer. I don't care if we got to bring Joe up here. Anybody. We need a second announcer up here. Kayla Fritz, did you get your Sunday Club shirt? That's the question I was just asked. Yes, she did. Thank you. All right. Out there on the water, we're getting down to the best skiers in the world. I'm pretty sure that's Kelly wearing Ian Stapleman. Austin's going to tell me if I'm right. That should be. Austin. That's Kelly wearing Ian Stapleman. That should be on the water. I believe so. That's who I saw. All right, again, Footin.com putting on this great feed, Acros TV. Footin.com, National Figure 8 Barefoot Championships, hosted by Crennan Water Shows. It's Footstock 2018. It's Sunday. We're all a little bit tired. The footers are tired. The volunteers are extremely tired because they've been going about 5 days straight. The volunteers are exhausted right now. Thank you so much, the town of Crennan, for putting on such a great tournament year in and year out at Footstock. We still got a lot of foot left. So out on the water, here we go. Consolation Open. Ian Stapleman, Kelly Waringa. Tent City is finally coming down. Thank God. I can see the starting dock. It is about time. All right, Kelly and Ian made it through Chautauqua Corner. They should. I know the talent's out there. They should have no problem with the back part of the 8. The back part has not been a problem for the top footers. That's what's about to happen about 10 seconds. That's what's going to be the bad part. No problem with Kelly. No problem with Ian. Here we go. One more set to go, boys. Well, I'll tell you this. Either Janesville really likes Kelly Waring or they really love Ian Stapleman. Ian Stapleman takes out one of the big guns. Kelly Waring from the Payne Lake Peacocks. That is a huge win. Ian going strong. And let the record show when we were doing the seating. They're like, should we put Willie Reinhardt in there? I'm like, no. His wife doesn't even know he's coming. What about Ian Stapleman? Maybe we should seat Ian Stapleman. I know I told my brother to seat him 16th. Why? Because I know Ian Stapleman. Willie Reinhardt's crying. No. I lost my wife this weekend. I lost all my ski equipment from my house.
All right.
I can call who's going to finish top 16 here.
All right, for those of you watching online, this is super important. We have a 4-hour cutoff forced to us by Facebook. We're at 3 hours and 20 minutes right now.
Can you,
that
Brent,
means that we are probably going to need to cut the live feed before we're done.
can we do that best of the worst? There's best of the worst. Jay? 2 runs and best of the worst. How long does it take? 10 minutes?
Yeah, less than that. But the big problem is that you will need to click on the bell on the Acros TV Facebook page in order to get notified when we're back up. Should be like 5 seconds.
All right, folks, we're going to try and give you a little bit of time if you're watching the live feed. During the best of the worst, we're going to cut off the feed because the Facebook has a 4-hour limit. We don't want you to miss any of the action here. But again, once it gets cut off, you have to go back and re-sign in.
Yeah,
You'll see the bell on Facebook. Re-sign in. We'll let you know when we're going to do the best of the worst. Give us 5 minutes. We don't want you missing any of the action here live.
And the biggest thing is make sure you share it back on your pages. We have like 150 people watching the live stream right now, so it'd be nice to get that number back for the finals.
Yeah, again, you are going to see it gets a lot better. The runs get better. Here we go. Mr. Paul Stokes, Mr. Joe Cota. I'll tell you, the Cochran crew has been running rampant throughout Footstock. Joe Cota has been putting on a show. Joe Cota just threw up and fell. Paul Stokes takes out Joe Cota. That was not what Joe was looking for, but I'm telling you. Plum Skeeters, I know you're proud. Joe Cota put on a show today, I'll tell you that. I know you're proud.
We are cutting the feed. Everyone please jump back on. We'll be back in less than 60 seconds.